Hello guys, I want to make this very fast and very brief. This is the current president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, born on the 14th March 1988. Is the current leader of Burkina Faso. See, Burkina Faso people always compare this man with the legend Thomas Sankara. Why? Because they have so many things in common. One, the red beret. In Burkina Faso, as a captain, you put on the red beret. While Thomas Sankara, when he took over Burkina Faso, he was a captain. Two, both of them became president at the same age, which is at 34 years, they both became president. Something phenomenal. Three, both had the same ideology, which is making Burkina Faso a free land where their resources will be spent for the citizens of the country and making it free from the colonists, which is they want control the country by themselves. Four, two of them did counter coup to become president. They seized power from military, which is they did coup against the military to seize power. And this is why the Burkinabés always measure this president with Thomas Sankara. Now, let's come into Burkina Faso. In the 11th and the 13th century, the Burkinas are called the Mosi people. The large ethnic group in Burkina Faso are the Mosi people. In 1958, Burkina Faso, they are called the Upper Vote. In 1960, they got independence from the French because they were colonized by the French people. I would say they got independence on paper, which is, for me, it was a paper independence. Now, in 1984, Captain Thomas Sankara rechanged that name from Upper Vote to Burkina Faso. So Burkina Faso came to existence in 1984. Okay, now, before I go further, I would want you all to understand one phrase, one word I will be using throughout this video. And that phrase is NGO. And this is where the NGO comes from.
Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non...
That word NGO comprises of this, and this. Now, hope you guys understand what I meant by the NGO. Let me bring it down now. See here, this NGO, 2015, Christian Kabore was the president of Burkina Faso, 2015. And then, the NGO, where you see so, now then they decide what they happen for Burkina Faso. Now then they monitor the movement of Burkina Faso resources. Military intelligence, security, all. Now then they decide on all operatives in Burkina Faso. And then things were getting worse. The security was nothing to talk about. Insurgency was high in Burkina Faso. And these people, they mine gold. And as they mine gold, Burkina Faso know they see gold where they mine. Now then they take the goods where they mine. They move to their country. The resources where Burkina Faso did. Poverty keep alleviating in Burkina Faso. Whereas they get all these resources to take care of themselves, but they know they benefit anything from it. Now, 2022, some group of military officers come together. They decide to say, enough is enough. We need to step in and to make sure, say, we free our people from these NGOs, because we don't see any light in the end of the tunnel with these NGOs. So let's free ourselves from them now. And they get agreement within them. And what was that agreement? To carry on with the vision of Thomas Sankara, which is making Burkina Faso a free land, free from NGOs, and the resources of Burkina Faso will remain inside Burkina Faso, and they will use it for Burkinabés, which is the citizens of Burkina Faso. All agreed, and they execute the coup. And the coup was successful. Christian Kabore was off. And the coup brought in Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henry Damiba. This man, one of the CISO, which is, they get long name. So, Damiba, Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henry Damiba. Yes, right? Now, this man, one of the CISO, can take over, become the president of Burkina Faso. This was January 2022. So along the line now, this man not can they carry on that agreement with they make. Initially, with the little gara at the initial. All things, Burkina's things say, the hope that we are looking for has arrived, which is celebrated him, hoping things will get better. But along the line, the NGOs subdue this lieutenant colonel with their pressure, and they succumbed to the pressure, and they had to take over again. Things became worse than as it was before. Now, other military officers, after some months, other military officers say, this agreement we will take with this man before we did this coup wasn't working. And things wasn't working the way we planned it. Insurgency increased. And these Boko boys, you people know what's Boko, these people disturbing Nigerians, became much. And now, this is what is happening exactly. The NGOs form security for Burkinas. And the more they increase security, the more Burkinas pay. And how do they pay? They pay with their resources, which is the gold. Insurgency increases. This will take more gold to form security, whereas Burkinas keep buying day by day. They keep buying in numbers. September 2022, some young officers did a counter coup, and that counter coup brought in Captain Ibrahim Traore into power. By force, he seized power, and this man had to run to exile, seek refuge for Costa d'Avorio, which is Ivory Coast. Now, as this man seized power, this man, first thing he did was to increase, to build, buy armor, build in the military, so that they go face these insurgents where they are attacking people, they buying people anyhow. They first of all face those people. And this man now, the mining of the gold now, this man collects license from all those people where be say they take their gold and them know they benefit anything from it. You see I'm so all those people where they strut, where they subdue their people, they take their resources away. This man, first of all, seize all their license, make sure, say, Burkina Faso gold, nobody go carry and come out from Burkina Faso, go refine them. They go refine them inside their country so that it will increase employment opportunity for Burkina base. Now, this man tighten all the whole loopholes where these NGOs take the chop from these people. Not it all. This man now chase this NGO, especially these people, chase them out from Burkina Faso. This is the one we paying them too much. Now this one, chase them out. As he chased them out, they never still get themselves from chasing them out. He went to Russia to go make partnership with Russia, to bring in Russia, so that Russia could help him in terms of security. Now this one be waiting, just paying these people to the last. He paying them reach their skin. Let me bring a little bit highlight in going to Russia. Take you people out a bit and just elaborate more about Russia. If you people could remember the story about Patrick Lumumba, when they get problem with the colonies, which is Belgium, about their resources, as they want to control the resources, make the resources belong to them, Congo. Now, Belgium no agree. They can't get problem about it. Now, he decided to take the problem to UN, so that UN go assist them, look into it. Since they don't get independence, make it free, they made them control. He can't if he say UN can't they do them ton. UN no one hit the nail at its head. He can't decide, say he will go talk to Russia, bring in the Russia for protection. Immediately, they find one way or the other, they silent them. That Russia, when you say you won't run to, immediately, it not take much time, they silent them immediately to avoid going to Russia. Now, Berlin Conference, when they want to divide Africa like cake, you remember, Russia was never part of it. Now, let's come back to the point of discussion. This man went in, he go bring Russia, come. And ever since insurgency, which is the security of Burkina Faso, rise at least to 94, 95%. Now, the NGOs just define any means to see, say, they will silence this man. They paid a lot of money to many of his tight pals in the military, where they close to them. All of them failed. They tried everything possible to see if they could silence him from the inside. And they say it is a bit difficult. They promise money, give some of the lawyer officers $5 million to see whether he go accept them, buy them directly. Still yet, it no work out. They send spies from uptown here to come in there to find a way to silence them. Still yet, the spies we are caught, that one no work. Now, they can't really settle down. This is where the story gets interesting. Now, they can't really settle down. Let's do a confirmed, calculated coup on how to silence this man. Now, this is it. You people remember 3 weeks ago, African, which is America, set up military, another kind of military. Maybe say they in charge of the affairs where they go on for Africa, under America. Now, a general, we get my skin, come out, of which you people know him, before the Senate and before media. Come talk, say, Ibrahim Traore, they use Burkina Faso gold, take the seek protection for himself to protect in government, which is in a nutshell, it dey let una know say, this man will go bring Russia come. Now this gold, they take the pay Russia, will bring come to protect in government. Get the point. Which is, they try let the world know, say, this man a dictator. And he do in selfish interest, which is, he protect himself, they use them for him people. He go use them to go find protection from Russia. 1. 2. If you watch 2 weeks ago, you see some group of people, no whether na asylum seekers, or people don't tire for street, or people they pay maybe 10 euro or 20 euro for Paris, come out. These people when they see so, they gather with flags, say this man must come out. Because no sane person go see the good things where this man they do for Burkina Faso, the changes where they move on a speed lane for inside the country. So where they see physical changes for good, where Burkina Faso they rejoice, they feel say na Jesus of this time, na him come to their country. No same person go come and say he want meet this man come out for president, which is definitely something is involved. Come out, they carry flag, they run. Say we want to make this man come out. This man a dictator, we want more come out. We need them. I don't know where else they want put there. Because the country don't exist since 1960. And their leadership now up and down. Wahala upon wahala. And the only person we handle the country a little bit, but they don't give her time, was Thomas Sankara. Now this one, they want me he come out. Which is, number 2, something is wrong and something is fishy. And this is the way they do so. Wait for media, say, people can't see them for media, say, even people who don't know Burkina Faso go see them, go say, what is happening? See people, they protest. What thing they happen? Even countries who don't know this Burkina Faso for Africa, they don't bring in the image of Burkina Faso, say, their leader, now, they'll be better person. I don't know if you understand. You don't give that impression, say their leader, they'll be better person. I don't know if you understand. That is 2. Number 3. 5 days before this coup, America can't give red flag to their citizens. May they no go so area. It's about to go down. Say terror won't take place for so location. Media people no go so location. After 2 days of that red alert, this coup take place. And this is one of the most craziest coup will take place. This is where they do coup attempt. This is one of the craziest. This coup was a very smooth coup. And is almost close for it to be executed. The NGOs, all of them don't they prepare because they don't lay the whole strategies down before the world, before the media. Now, what they need now just to get the phone call, it has started. And this is the intention of the coup. The coup plotter, their intention was not to become the president. No. It wasn't. Their intention was one, to start chaos, start confusion, start problem from the border between Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso. Now, as they start that chaos and that problem, and before this coup, this military officer, this Paul Dambere, this man, so with one other military officer, don't go they arrange with some religious leader, with some illiterate people, because they are very, very easy to be manipulated, very easy to be controlled. Now, their aim was that if they start that chaos, these people now go just control their own people. Before you know it, with fake information, those people now go to work. Just the way it just did in Nigeria now. If Kanu, just be like riot for Kanu, if it just won't start now, just boom, it don't pump up. Even people who don't know the actual fact, they'll carry on for head. This is how they arrange this coup. It go be riot from riot, back to back, till it reach Ouagadougou. And if the chaos reach Ouagadougou, problem go full everywhere. And that problem go force America. And that problem go force the NGOs. It go force them into Burkina Faso to intervene. You get the point? To intervene. So if they intervene, their aim was Captain Ibrahim Traore, because that light we dey at the end of the tunnel for us in the offer. That food we dey chop, it don't remove them from our mouth. Some of our friends will be billionaires, we dey know for the world, as all of us be carcass, so it don't come on food for their hand. So he's a threat to us. More remove him, because I don't know the terminology I will use. We know what nothing before them. This is the simple fact. Nothing. You see a cookie, what better than me and you so before them? Just get this in your mind. Know what nothing, we know what nothing before them. Their own is this thing where they need, and that is it all. So the rest now just story. Okay, now the coup was almost about to be executed before one of the loyalists of this man tracked their calls. And I believe not only the man tracked their calls, Russia still helped them out in intelligence. Yes, I get my reasons. Russia helped them out in intelligence, and they were able to track these people even before they are aware, even before these people, because the arrangement was to receive weapons for border between Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast. These people were aware, and they were able to track, arrest many captains, many military personnel, many imams, many civilians were involved for this thing. They get all of them. Now just few get to run to Ivory Coast. Stay tuned for more update.